I think what I love most about this right here is that it is true. Sometimes you have to take those negative voices in your head and you got to turn that around into a positive and use that as your driving force and your motivation to kill it. Somebody says you can't do something, that should drive you 10 times more to want to do it.
Exactly.
And I really love, she calls out the stigma that everybody gets when you get pregnant. People think that you have to put a pause on everything, that everything has to stop. And Cardi, you took us through your entire pregnancy up to the breastfeeding today. She really took us through the entire journey to show us that she can still perform, still be on the gram, still speak up about things, still,
and find balance. She obviously did cancel being on the Bruno Mars tour, but I think it's important to show that you need balance in your life. It can't be all work.
It's balance.
And that she did prioritize being a mother.
And actually, the opposite happens. After you have a baby, you have this new perspective on life, and you usually have this newfound confidence, and you definitely can see that in Cardi B. She is living her best life, and she's looked the best that she ever has.
She's looking really
good. Okay, so the evening closed with a beautiful tribute to the legendary Aretha Franklin. Aretha's longtime friend Gladys Knight took the stage to sing Amazing Grace that brought the entire audience to its feet.
Amazing. I loved everybody that got out there performed. CeCe Winans was there. You also had Mary, Tina and Erica Campbell were there. They were killing it. I mean, I think it's awesome that they paid homage to where Aretha's voice came from, which started off in the church, gospel music. And I think to really celebrate that was beautiful, to show her grassroots and the foundation of who Aretha Franklin and her sound.
I love that, but you know,
What?
Aretha was a lot more than gospel, y'all. And if you're gonna do a tribute, I feel like you should do a whole tribute. So hopefully, because they just did gospel. And yes, gospel was a part of her. That's how she got her start. But this woman did 50 years of song and music.
That is true.
And I think they intentionally did like a tribute to her life versus a tribute to her music. So I think this was like a tribute to her life.
But it was more than gospel. It was more than just, you know what I mean? It's like, let's relive her songs. But this is my thing. I think what happened, okay, people got to realize, because my friend that works at BET, you know, whenever somebody passes, they're like, okay, we're trying to find somebody to do songs. A lot of people don't know music, and a lot of the singers today, it's hard for them to learn the songs. So a lot of times you got to take time to learn the songs and things like that.
Or they're intimidated because they can't
because
sing
they don't
the
have,
songs.
maybe they don't have the voice, or they don't, you know what I mean? But we have a lot of good singers like Lettucey and Jill Scott.
She came out. Lettucey was there. I missed Lettucey. So sorry, Lettucey. I missed you. And
Lettucey was great.
As an entertainer, a singer, Adrienne, are you allowed to choose the songs that you want to sing?
You can ask. You can say, hey, I'd love to sing this song. They might have another artist that they like, nah, she's gonna sing this song. But I think that it gets really touchy and it's really hard to do a tribute to somebody as great as Aretha Franklin. You gotta be honest.
There's so many choices.
And the criticism that's gonna come. I mean, you hit one wrong note on an Aretha Franklin tribute and you are going to be trashed. Shade Room is going to talk about you all day long. I love that Tracy Ellis Ross gave a shout out to the Shade Room on there. But I'm just saying, it's true. Like, they will drag you. We saw that with even what Ariana Grande sounded amazing, then it was her dress. If it wasn't it'll be something because they are not Aretha Franklin.
But I think hopefully the Grammys will do it right. They will actually celebrate her song.
If you could put together an Aretha Franklin tribute, who would we put? How would we do this?
Lord, like I said, I named off a lot. I got Jennifer Hudson. You know, I got Mariah Carey. I got Lettucey, Jill Scott,
I would say
Fantasia.
Fantasia.
You know, there are a lot of good singers. They just got to work up. They got plenty of time. Come on, Grammys, don't let us down.